It's impossible to know when natural disasters will strike. It is possible to be prepared. And when you're putting your plans and kits together, think about all members of your family, including your pets. Here to give us some ideas, Dr. Ellen Lowry, and from the San Diego Humane Society, Dr. Gary Weitzman. Good morning, doctors.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What can families do to prepare for emergencies, specifically with their pets?
That's a great question, because one of the most important things is to think ahead and be prepared. And we can do that through making sure our pet is properly identified and also having a pet emergency go kit. Just like you would prepare for your human family, think about your pets. So simple things that they would need for 2 to 3 days if you have to leave your home. Some food, some water, a carrier or a harness, a safety harness with a leash, litter if it's a cat with a litter box, and something that comforts them like a toy or a bed, and very importantly, don't forget their medication.
Yeah, and I apologize for not introducing the other guests that we're interviewing as well today. Who do you have with you this morning?
That's great. I have Tadpole.
And I have Small Fry.
Adorable dog. So what should owners, pet owners keep in their pet emergency go kits? What else?
Well, it's really important to think about what's going to be needed by your pet for 2 to 3 days. And so food and water, very important, because you might be in a situation where you don't have access to that, that's safe or readily available. Something that's going to control your pet, so a carrier or a harness and a leash. Medication, very important. If they're on medication, you don't want to go 2 or 3 days without that. And then some things, maybe your pet identification, their medical records, or a blanket, a toy, something like that that's going to help them feel more comfortable and safe.
And a photo. Photos
yes,
are really important.
great idea.
And we all have those now with our phones, and you can't really go anywhere without your photos of your pets.
Yeah, no, good point. In this part of the country, tornadoes, it's a big disaster around here. We had some fire up recently. And as a young reporter, I remember covering some of these tornadoes that would hit towns, and some of the residents of those towns would lose their pets. So my next question, I guess, what should pet owners do if they become separated from their pets during a natural disaster?
Right. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I lost audio. Can you repeat?
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, absolutely. So during a natural disaster or any emergency situation, if a pet parent is separated from their pet, again, one of the first things is please make sure your pet is properly identified with a collar with a tag, as well as a microchip, and make sure that information is current. So that has your information as well as a phone, and preferably your mobile phone, because you're probably going to have that with you. And then check with your local shelters. In fact, that's one of the reasons that Hills has established their disaster relief network in association with multiple shelters across the country, so that we have a structured way to assist pets and pet parents in case of emergencies.
Yeah, all makes sense. How about a website to go to learn more?
I apologize. Can you repeat that one?
Oh, a website. Do you have a place where our viewers can go to learn more about everything we talked about today?
Yes, thank you very much. So a great place to go is hillspet.com/petprepared. That's going to have all the information that we've talked about with the tips to be prepared, what to put in an emergency go kit, how to make sure your pet is properly identified, and where to look for your pet if you do become separated.
Dr. Lowry, thanks for your time this morning. Gary, Doctor, I know you had some problems with your earpiece, so thanks for hanging in there this morning with us. We appreciate your time this morning.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
You betcha.